Hi Metalheads, willkommen zu Metalheads Forever, schon Nummer 556 am 2.3.2023. Schön, dass ihr dabei seid zur nächsten Show, vorletzten Show in dieser Woche. Und ja, das wird heute wieder ein Highlight. Ich freue mich auf eine geile Band, beziehungsweise die Sängerin ist heute super sympathisch, habt ihr mir schon einen super Schmerz, kann man sagen. Ja, und zwar heute ist Liv ist bei mir. Liv's in, sehr, sehr coole Band. Und ja, los geht uns wieder mit gleich ein Brecher. Allerdings fängt langsam an. Eine Band, die ich auch sehr gerne in der Show hätte. Und zwar Ectomorph. Das sind heute unsere Opener. Und wir sagen, let us begin. Hard Shape Box. Hier sind Ectomorph.
She's eyes me like a Pisces when I am big. I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box.
HJ Box, natürlich von Nirvana. Wenn man den Peter nicht hätten, ne? Ist ja logisch, dass ich es nicht kennen kann. Aber die sagen wir so, die Melodie kam mir bekannt vor. So, bevor wir gleich zu unserem nächsten Gast gehen, unseren heutigen Gast, Lives in, erstmal unsere lieben Zuschauer auf Facebook. Alle rüber zu YouTube. Wenn es geht, sofort rüber. Ich sehe schon die ersten Likes hier und herzlich willkommen auf Facebook. Diese Sendung bitte auf Facebook nicht weiterleiten, nicht weiterteilen, wird nämlich später gelöscht. Das ist nur zum Anteasern, dass ihr euch zu unserer warmen Stube, nämlich in YouTube rüberholt. Ja, in YouTube, da spielt die Musik bis zum bitteren Ende, auch in der Aftershow natürlich. So, weiter geht's. Und zwar unser heutiger Gast. Geiler Song, geiles Album am Start. Heute fast das ganze Album hören wir heute. Und zwar I Am the Storm. Hier sind Lives in und dann im Interview die Live. Here we go.
Sound sweeps on my inner rhythm. The cold wind in my face tells me to escape. 1 second, 2 hours, a day in a life. 1 second. Black
I call it the perfect storm. Welcome to the show, Liv from Liv Skin.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I just say Liv Skin. What
Yeah.
happened to me today? You know why? Why? Because
Why with Lipskin? Yeah.
I was reading the comments, and there was one comment. I have to show you this.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He's afraid. He's afraid that he has to buy something today, and I hate this show. Frenchie, thank you very much. It was the last thing I read before I told you.
Yeah. Cool. Wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And everything looks good. We had a nice small talk already. And I greeted you the Queen of Screams.
Yes, yeah, you did.
This is the first time you ever heard it. So that's something special.
That's cool. I like it.
Very cool. And I like the new album. What a storm. This album is a storm from top to bottom. Bang.
Ooh,
A lot of cool tracks. We hear 7 of them today.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have only from the album today, only the new album because of label issues with the he did so much great stuff before. It's a shame actually, but what can we do?
What can we do? Yeah.
We don't like Sony bombs us. I don't like this. All right. Liv, we start always the same way.
Okay.
We always first we want to know who is the metalhead today. So our metal girl today, how you became a metalhead. I mean, Go back to your childhood. Was singing already always in your genes?
No. I started out. I think it was like when I was 13, and I just discovered Nirvana, as we like the hard tape box there. Yeah, Nirvana was like my first real. This is so cool. And through Nirvana, I discovered Hole and Courtney Love. And she obviously was a female, and I really loved her attitude and the way that she, that she was like as cool as the guys. Obviously, maybe she was not the best role model, but I didn't think about that at all. I just thought that she was as cool as the guys who played in those bands. And so I started out very much into grunge and as I said, Hole and L7 and that kind of music. And I wanted to have my own. I felt like, okay, this is something for me, because I was not very cool when I was a kid. I have parents that were like a little bit hippies, and I was born vegetarian, which was very unusual back then. I was like the only vegetarian in my school, and we were hippies, and there was like, I was not the cool girl. So when I saw these Nirvana and then Hole, and I like, this is cool, and I like
rebellion style. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's how I started with like wanted to have my own band, and I started to play guitar. And the thing is, my dad wanted me to play guitar when I was 5, and I didn't listen to him. I was 7. I would have been such a great guitar player today, but well, because he plays the guitar and he paints. He's a painter. My mom is a poet, so that's a shame. But then I had a friend on the street where we went. He had MTV. I didn't have MTV because we were hippies. So, but he showed me MTV, and we were always watching Headbangers Ball, and I saw Pantera there, and I remember. Actually, I heard Pantera first at a party, and it was from Far Beyond Driven. And I think it was 5 minutes. No, it was Becoming. And that song was like my starting point for being a metalhead. I went into metal instead of the grunge. And
good choice.
And I got into guitars, and I wanted to be a guitar player. And I wanted to be the new Jennifer Batten. So I tried that tried that a little bit.
But Jennifer Batten is a guitar player from Michael Jackson.
Yes, exactly. But she also played her own metal stuff, like more progressive metal. And she was cool. She had this blonde 80s
Yes.
hair, and she looks like a metal. And she was the only female guitar player I knew about then. So I bought Jennifer Batten stuff. But I was never good at that. I was pretty good at the rhythm guitar, but never good at solo. And I wanted
Mhm.
to be a solo guitar player. I wanted to be like the one you were looking at when you were on stage, not the
He's from where? You have an international band. Where is
Uh,
he from?
Jennifer Batten, or no?
No, here lives in now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean Jay, our
Yeah.
guitar player? Yeah, he lives in Sweden, but he's from the UK from the beginning, and his family is from India.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're talking about Sri Lanka or Indian. Yeah, that's
Yeah, India. Yeah.
He's-
So he's
he's-
very good at Indian food making.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as I said, I was not a very good guitar player. So then I was like thinking, if I cannot be the guitar player who gets the attention, what can I be? Oh, I have to be the singer instead. So that's how I tried to sing. Actually, I played guitar and sang in my first girl band that I had when I was 14, 15. Yeah, up to 17. We were 3 girls. And I did both. Actually played the flute as well. So I did a lot of stuff.
Oh, here we
with
go.
that one.
You know, flute is our running gag.
Yeah.
The flute is our running gag on this show since
Okay.
nearly day one because imagine the metalheads, with leather studs and then
Yes.
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 The
It was
flute,
that flute I played. I don't know the word for,
Oh.
but the Jättotal flute. Yeah, but that's how I started to get into metal. And from Pantera, I worked my way through like Slayer, a little bit of Fear Factory. Then I went into like Judas Priest, and you get into that kind of music. And I have friends also. I had friends that was very much into Manowar, and then you get into Manowar, and then I also my friends were much into black metal, so I got into that as well a little bit. And you were young. I mean, I was like listening to, but most of my was like Pantera for me. That's like
Actually, in this, I Am the Storm is a perfect example. You adopted so much, somehow you have this beautiful clean voice. You have the growling like Anselmo. You have actually everything. And I tell you something. When you said you was not cool when you was young.
Yeah.
All videos I played from you, I always thought this is a fucking cool singer. This is a performer. Very so you are the opposite of this isn't this cool?
Yeah.
And I remember every time I play a song from Live Sin, always I read in the comments Sister Sin.
Yeah.
So people, you made yourself a name with Sister Sin.
Yeah.
Let's talk about later about Sister Sin.
Yeah.
Today's Live Sin here. And about the song I Am the Storm, we talk later because right in the end we play the song once again, and then we talk about this song.
Yeah.
And I play first the next song. This is animated from Mighty Music. They have made me a easy day today because they already animated this for me. The next. So this is Forget My Name from the new album. The new album called
Kali-yuga.
Kali-yuga. Yes.
Kali-yuga.
Right. And after this, we talk about. I have the cover here, and we talk about this. Okay.
Cool.
So here is Forget My Name. Here is Lives In from the new album Kali-yuga. Here we go.
from your shade. The nights are getting colder, and you cry when no one cares, 'cause you know that you are all alone, and the echo of my heart is all I hear, whispering my darkest fear, taunting me. The silence speaks my name. The more I try, the more it always stays the same. I'm all alone within my shame. You better run away. I beg you to forget my name. Forget my name. Forget my name. Forget my whispering my darkest fear, it's taunting me. The silence speaks my name. The more I try, the more it all stay the same. I'm all alone inside my pain. You better run away. I beg you to forget my name. Forget my name. I beg you to walk now away.
Yeah, I love this song.
Oh, yeah, it's a cool one. It's nice to play together also because I think it's going to be a good live song. I hope so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you have here Am's Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Am, you
another
know this guy?
fantastic song. Yeah.
Who is
I do.
it?
He's one of our hardcore fans. So it's
Okay.
awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
Really awesome.
Greetings.
So wonderful to
From
see him
Sweden?
here.
Is he from Sweden?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Am,
So cool. Yeah.
yes. Am's
Nice to
Sanctuary.
see
Here we
you.
go.
Here.
Yes. For all Live Sin fans out the door, come in the chat, and if you have questions for Liv, today is your day. Yeah.
Ja, absolutely.
Hier draußen,
Liv.
falls ihr Fragen habt an die Liv, jetzt könnt ihr, you see, some of our fan club members that saw
Yeah.
you in 2011. Yeah.
Oh, with Udio?
Yes.
Or yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, such a long time. Oh, Garage Days. Yeah.
Well, you know Garage Days from
Yes.
Austria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
Marco.
Garage Days. Marco. That was a long time. Yeah, we were on the same tour with Udio together. One of the tours I was on with Udio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Greetings to
Happy
Pat.
birthday. Late, Marco had birthday, you know?
Yes, yes. So happy birthday late to Marco.
Yeah, late birthday. Greetings.
Yep. Thank
Very,
you.
very cool.
I will
Yeah.
have that.
Garage Days, I love them. I
Yeah.
know them for years now. Just
Yeah.
before the show, I followed them because I thought there's something special. This guy is
Yeah.
rough, and I
Yeah,
think it's a very
absolutely.
good match. Garage Days and Live Sin is a very good match.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we had fun together. So yeah, would love to play with them again.
Cool. So, forget my name. Give
Yeah.
me a little backstory. You write the lyrics for
Yes.
the songs? That's
Yeah.
your part. Okay.
That's my part. I write the lyrics, the melodies, and obviously the vocal arrangements, screaming arrangements sometimes. But we are it's my rhythm guitar player and my drummer and me that have done the the songs together. Yeah. So he comes up with a riff. I'm not that good of a guitar player, as I said. So it's not like I'm doing riffs, but he comes up with the riff, and then we work together with like the structures and how to move on and breaks and bridges and all of that stuff. So so it's not like just 1% a song. It's actually that we are, at least this last record, we got to actually work together a little bit more than we had done before because of COVID. We had time for this time. So yeah.
Mhm.
So but yeah, I do the lyrics and all of the vocal thingies.
There's a question from Dirk Heinz about
Yes.
Sister Sin. Will
Yeah.
it become a new album?
No, unfortunately not. Sorry to disappoint you there. No
Alright.
music in the making.
Wenn ihr heute Fragen habt, haut es raus. Wenn ihr wollt irgendwas wissen von Liv, sie wird Rede und Antwort stehen. What is the backstory to...
To forget my name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the lyrics for that one, it was, I take inspiration from like everywhere in my own life, but also something I see. And I had like this idea. I think it was maybe a TV series or a documentary I was watching. Can't really remember. It was a long time ago. But yeah, this was somewhere during the early COVID when we started to write, because this was one of the first songs we wrote. And it was, no, wait, it was that Netflix series, Mindhunter. Yeah, where they follow serial killers in the 70s. Yeah. And I just thought about how it is to be locked in forever. And then I thought about people who are locked in forever in prisons, but it's not actually their fault, or they are wrongly in prison for it.
Yes.
They are sitting their whole life there knowing that they are the wrong person, and they will never come out. And then I thought about how that would probably make you feel like you're choking. It must be really like, I was thinking like walls are coming closer to you, and you can only hear yourself breathe and nothing else if you're like stuck in a small cell like that. And the idea of having someone on the outside who really loves you and wants your best, but since you know that you will be there forever, it's like better that you forget my name.
This is
Trying,
tragic.
yeah, a little bit, yeah. So I just thought about how it, and the feeling I got when I thought about it was like, the walls comes closer, and it's like you're choking, that kind of feeling, like can't breathe. And I would also guess that if you're in like these isolation cells, then you probably the only thing you hear is your own breathing. So I wrote the lyrics a little bit around that, and the idea of having someone on the outside that you had to tell, please forget me, because it's actually hurting me more if you are trying, something like that. So yeah, it's a little bit of a sad song.
Yeah, it's a sad song, yeah. Tom just wrote the new album Kali Yuga.
Yeah.
What means Kali Yuga? What is this exactly? What this means? And I have the cover here now.
Yeah.
So now you can explain what is this exactly?
Yeah, the Kali Yuga, in the Hinduism there are 4 yugas, which are time. What do you call it? I lost the word for it, but it's like time periods, and they're different. All the yugas are different. There is one that is everything is like in balance and peaceful and like that. And the Kali Yuga is obviously the one with the chaos, and where the world is unbalanced, and it's just chaos. And according to the yugas, we are in Kali Yuga right now. And I heard this or saw I'm a little bit interested in the Eastern philosophies, and I think I saw this documentary again on YouTube, and they share the ideas behind the yugas, and I thought that, well, Kali Yuga it would fit the album pretty well. not only because of the situation with the COVID or like this, but the situation in the world today, where
Yes.
there is a lot of chaos and there is a lot of people against other people all the time. It's like there are forces trying to make people against other people all the time, instead of that everyone could be like working together and yeah. And also the album is a little bit chaotic. It's we didn't have like a what do you call it, a line through the album or any we just took everything that we felt was a good riff or a good song or a good melody or a good idea into the album. And I know it is a little bit all over the place, and some songs are a bit more like this and some songs are a bit more like the other way, and but so I felt like it suited the album as well a little bit, and my pretty dark lyrics for it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So
And
that's
it's
a bit backstory.
it's perfect in this time now. We are in a strange time at the moment. What happened
Yeah.
now? If you compare what we happened in the 70s, 80s, but you know, to be fair, also in this time we had terrible times, and we had terrorists and whatever. So
Absolutely.
it's we always look back to the good old times, but
Yes,
if you
I
really
do.
go back, there was also terrible stuff
Yeah.
going on.
And
some
the thing
rare-
is, and the thing is, Kali Yuga has been for like, I don't know, I can't know I don't remember the numbers, but it's been for like 200 years, or maybe it's like even 2 million years. It's going to be for 2 million years more. So we will not experience the next yuga, which is the amazing yuga where everything is in balance and peace.
I
and
hope so.
harmony. Yeah, but there's going
But
to
you
be
know
like
what? But I tell
200
you
years.
what, at right in the moment, right now, we are in this, because
Yeah.
in this show, this
Oh,
is
yeah, yeah.
this is
that's
our
nice.
safe place.
Yes.
This is every day. In these 2 hours, we have fun, we have joy, we
Yeah.
have everything, and there is no negativity in this show. And
That's
this is
wonderful.
that's actually our good yoga.
Yeah, you're right. So, and obviously we all have those things in life as well. At least I hope that we all have a little bit of that. So
And you
yeah,
know what? I tell you what, if you see the metalheads,
yeah,
that's actually, they look the wildest, but
Yeah.
they're the friendliest.
I know they're the nicest.
This is a community
Yeah.
worldwide, and I'm proud to be a metalhead, to be honest.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
this is if you see the big festivals, you know, and it's always fun and it's always
Mm,
freedom, except
yeah,
some idiots.
well, of
But
course,
forget
everywhere
them.
it
This
is,
is
but
the Murdy is we are friendly, and so
yeah,
let's go now a little bit fashion. So
Yeah.
you have a designer who gives you the shirts like in I Am the Storm. You have this fringe stuff. Now
Yeah.
something with the head. You know what's coming?
No.
The process.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I that's my I find my stuff, not everything, but the things I have in the process is find in secondhand stores.
Here we go.
Yeah. Yep.
See? Here's the process, and then you give me the backstory to this song.
Yeah.
Great song, by the way. And here we go. Action lives in the process. Holy
Yeah.
shit! I call this a
Whoa.
perfect production.
Oh,
This
cool.
is
Yeah.
this is absolutely amazing. I remember when I played this song the first
Yeah.
time in the show, I thought, "Holy cow! This is that's really really cool." And all the comments, yeah, what I say. If you
That's wonderful. Thank you.
yeah, let's talk about first the band.
Absolutely.
Give me a little bit who is
Yes.
well,
I can't point, but the drummer, obviously, you can see behind the
here,
drums. Yeah,
yes,
that's Per.
that's the man.
Yes, and he was actually jumping in or stepping in for the drummer and sister scene on the Udo tour we were doing with the Garage Days. That's why the Garage Days guys knows him as well, and that's how we met actually as well. So yeah, so he's my boyfriend, and then we have on the if I point that way, will that be Jay? Maybe.
Yeah, this is Jay.
Yeah. So
There's the arrow.
yeah. So I can't see the arrow, but yeah, that's Jay. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Jay who got into the band before COVID, because I changed some band members in 2019. Two of the band members, we parted. That happens because we had like different ideas of where the band was going, etc. So and then Jay come in just when we started the recording of the new album. So he just in time for the solos. So he is our solo guitar player. And the funny thing is that when we got him into playing with us, then we would just like asking him if he wanted to do the solos for the new album, because he didn't know if he wanted to be in a band. But he was, he said, I will, put down the solos. So he was like doing all these kind of crazy thing because he thought that he would not be playing them. And now he had to relearn them because he's in the band. So he can like, I remember it was one of the solos, maybe it was the King of Fools solo or the Deer solo. I don't really remember now. But he was like, what did I think when I wrote this? And why did I wrote this like this? And then he was like, yeah, because I didn't think that I was going to play this live. And now he's playing it live. So
Very cool.
yeah, so he has to work a little bit with them at home, but he's really good, great
Absolutely.
guy. And then we have a bass player Daniel, who's also new, if you say that, but he also stepped in for our old bass player in 2019 already. So he was in easy find to say, because he stepped in for Tommy, and then when Tommy left, we asked him. So it was not hard to find him. And then we have Patrick there on who is the rhythm guitar player and the one who has written the songs with us. But he has actually also just stepped off because he didn't fit everything in with family and job, etc. And it's hard for bands today, smaller bands especially. So
Smaller bands,
yeah, so we totally understand that he couldn't do everything. He has two smaller kids, so that is hard. It is hard. So now we have a new guitar player whose name is Kille. So we just started. We have rehearsed with him for a while, and he's also gonna. He's a really funny guy, so it's going to be nice also to bring him on tour as well. So yeah, so that's why that's one guy that's not going to be in the band. We did our last show with Patrick when we did our release party show, because obviously both him and us wanted him to play that show because he's such a big part of the release. So, and he wanted to do that as well. So that is really good that we did that show with him.
I think just the song before.
Yeah.
It's focus is your voice, of course, but also a big part are the riffs.
Yeah.
It's like this modern, like a little bit Rammstein, a little bit like wild. So
Yep.
there's a mix between everything as
Yeah.
sounds and the production.
Yeah.
you have a producer who put this all together because it sounds so perfect.
No, the thing is, we have a very good mixing and mastering guy, Tue Madsen, who's done a lot of other metal bands. So obviously he knows his metal. So we're really happy that we got him to do this.
Yes.
But no, this is the first record that we kind of produced ourselves.
Wow.
And I think that's why also sometimes we go a little bit crazy. Both, I know I do that with the vocals, and probably a more pop producer would have taken away parts and some of the vocal stuff that I'm doing, but no one stopped me. So
Please,
and,
please keep this way. You know what this
Yeah.
makes you,
Yeah.
because you're trying this, and your voice is amazing. Like the roughness and the screaming and it's also the videos themselves is
Yeah.
very, very cool. It's
Thank
yeah.
you.
I remember very well when I played this song the very first time. I was so impressed, I can say.
Oh,
And I think it was this video when I said to Tom, hey, we have to get lives in. Do you have any chance to get them? Because now we're working closely with Fernando. Fernando, if you're watching,
Yep.
Fernando,
Yeah.
greetings again.
Yes,
Another
please
killer
have fun.
band
Hi,
from Mighty
Fernando.
Music and Target.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Good label. Great
Yep.
label.
Yeah.
We're very happy. We have so many cool bands, and
That's
in
nice.
the future,
it's cool.
a lot of bands coming from
Yeah.
Mighty Music.
Yeah.
From beginning,
Oh.
really from
From the
day
beginning.
one.
Okay, yeah.
From day one, this is also a label we work together, and very, very well, very cool.
Yeah, that is
And we
really
never
nice.
never
That's good.
disappointed.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice. And good work, Fernando. Yeah.
Fernando, greetings and
Yes.
thank you for the good work.
Yeah.
All right, the process.
Yeah.
What is the backstory?
Well, yeah, the backstory. I think that's one of the last songs we wrote. I think we had a riff for a while, but the last songs that we wrote, because it is a little bit. We have a couple of songs that are more modern metal, and this is one of those that have more of a modern metal sound to it. But it was also when we started working on this song, I immediately felt like I wanted to be one of the singles, because I felt it was very. It could be a really good. It had potential with the riff, and the riff is really cool in itself. And so I knew from the start that I wanted that to be one of the singles. And lyrically, it is about kind of the process then that you go through when you go through hard things, and you come out in the end and you are actually stronger. And it's also the thing that no one grows if they don't go through all these things. So sometimes that is I have a sentence where I say pain is a part of the process, because that is, you can't. And sometimes pain is your only friend, because sometimes that's just it. Sometimes it's familiar, and that is kind of what you're like. I don't know the word in English now, but you kind of count on that if you have mental issues, or also pain in your body. But I was more referring to mental issues, because I have anxiety problems, and work with panic, anxiety, stuff like that in the past. And then sometimes you get so used to that your safety is kind of in that pain as well. And since I'm a little bit into the more yogic stuff, I try to see it as it is a part of moving forward to get through that, and also to actually take a step back and see that it doesn't feel good now, but it's probably something I should learn, and I should go through this, and that will make me stronger in the end. So, and we all go through this stuff where the pain is a part of the process.
Is it from Nietzsche that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger?
A little bit, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I mean that is true. You have to kind of look on it that way. Otherwise, you will not survive. If you don't see it like that, then you won't. go
I'm
through.
a
stuff.
pain passion. I
Yeah.
have pain since 2004, since I discovered I have rheumatism. And who has rheumatism in the whole body? It's painful, but somehow I managed to do it in the show to blend it out. It's like on a stage I don't have the pain because I'm focused on the audience. So adrenaline kicks in.
Yeah. And you do, yeah.
But it's like a pain management what you're doing here. So
Yeah.
I like very much your inside stories because this makes this album even more special. It's thank you so much to open your heart and
Yeah.
now we have another animated. And thank you to Mighty. You did it already, the work for me. Very cool. and it's actually cool because you are focused on the album cover because you have nothing else. And you can see what songs are and wondering
that's
what
good.
songs are. It's actually cool. See you.
Yeah.
About your makeup stuff you're doing. Is this like Nikki Sixx, for example, for Motley Crue? He does always these stripes and stuff like this. Is this like inspiration for you?
A little bit, maybe. I didn't think about it so much that like Nikki, but you're right. More like the black metal.
Okay.
What to say? But I do like to elaborate with the makeup like that. I'm not so much into like just being the pretty makeup. I want something to be like the makeup is the part of the show a little bit. I don't go all crazy, obviously. I'm not Lordy, but Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper, David Bowie.
Yeah. So
these are the fathers of this stuff, and
absolutely.
because we see the picture now, and this is also the little bit crazy makeup. So
yeah,
I like this. It's not the uncool girl from before. It's not a very cool girl here. So here is the next song. Great song also. And this is, excuse me, because this is a choice I have to make because I cannot play all songs. It takes too long. So I chose 3 of the great songs because they're all good. They're all you mentioned Dear. You mentioned we have and I chose okay, what song really kicked me and said, oh, I like Karma. Yeah, Karma has a roughness, it's cool. So here is from the new album. Here is Lives In and Karma. Yes.
Show your face, let us all praise your
Your
Yeah.
voice is absolutely amazing. It's so perfect for this music. It's it's a complete match. You hear this production, and I hear believe me, I hear so many music through over 8,000 videos I collected since
Mm.
our first show, and because every day comes 10 more and more and
Yeah.
more, and this is a album. This is perfect. I don't know what you
Oh,
could make
cool.
better. It's everything there, and I
Hard
was
now. Yeah.
what I, and you know what also sticks out very much,
Yeah.
the drumming. The drumming, it's a very modern, cool
Yeah.
drumming. I like this. How he works with the double bass is absolutely amazing.
I will tell him that.
Please
Yeah.
give my
Well,
regards.
yeah. Cool. Thank you.
And I like this little details between, like the funky rhythm.
Yeah.
So
I like
I
that
love this.
too.
Yes, I
That you
love it.
can just like throw in some other inspiration from other music styles and just play around with that.
So
Eh,
that is your philosophy, to open yourself, bring the best you can get for the song, and then so put the ideas and record it, right? And then
yeah.
if it
Yeah.
fits, it fits. But
Exactly.
who is the mastermind then? You have a guy as mixing. Who was again? Who mixing this
Yes.
stuff?
To a Madsen. He's a Danish guy. He had done Meshuggah, for example, and Haunted, I think, and yeah. So he's into actually a lot of bands, obviously, but a lot of those even more extreme or harder modern metal. So he definitely know directly. I remember when we got back he did a test mix for Antihero, and first we like, okay, yeah, he totally understood what we wanted, and we just had like do small tweaks. So
So
he's
you
really great.
sending them all the files, and
Um,
then there's another chapter here. So we have extras to pick, so you can put it in, or how this works, or
we
you give
sent
them.
him no, we sent him all the files, and I think he used them all, but maybe he took some away. I don't know. I think that he used them all, but yeah, no, we sent him all the files, and we said you can
Do
try,
something.
you do. And I mean, a lot of things that I had in my mind, he did already do. Some other things we tried out, like in the process, we had a little bit of modern, like scratchy things going on, an EQ thing going on,
Yes.
like, and that we asked him to try a little bit with, and he did. So, but otherwise, he just had it quite good right away, and we just tweaked a little bit on the mix and mastering.
And when you record your vocals, do you have somebody who guide you, or you know already?
No,
You practice, and then you go there and say, that is what I want, and
and then I
that,
hope for the best. No, but we did a lot of pre-production of this. The thing is, when COVID hit, we started to work more from our home. Or we didn't even had a home studio back then like that, but we had a Logic, and we recorded, and we did like with their former previous album as well, a little bit of demos and Logic, but we didn't do it very good. We didn't know so much how to do it, and I started to actually try to, or we all started to understand it better. But I actually took a 1 year class, a course, a school, what do you say, for Logic production, to
Mhm.
do things better. And once I understood how to set volumes and how to do the recordings much better, I could sit home and I just sang and I just tried so many things, and I never done that. And I think that's that's why I tried do so much. And I, as you say, it sounds natural. It sounds, and I do a lot of elaborating. I never done that because before I've just gone into the studio with like, oh, this is the melody, and the producer will tell me where to do harmonies. And now I did everything of that myself when I was sitting at home and trying out. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to do the harmony here. Oh, maybe I should try some growl here. Oh, maybe I should try growl harmonies. Or maybe I should try like scream harmonies. And I did all those things, and I tried them out at home, and I took them to the studio. Because we recorded in a studio in Sweden called Solna Sound Recording, where it's Mike Weed from King Diamond and Simon Johansson from Now Soilwork and Wolf, who has the studio together. But
Mhm.
they kind of we started with them, and they like, yeah, we are more like studio recording guys, not producers. So they left the producing to us, and in the end it was good. So it was mostly me and Per the drummer who said with the vocals, because then he had to be my producer. But so I brought all my crazy ideas of the vocals to the studio, and like, just, I want to try this, and I had all these kind of crazy ideas, which we will hear in another song later on as well. And at first, both Mike and Per was like, "Are you sure about this, Liv?" And I was like, "Yes, let me just try them, and in the end, it will work." And it did. So
So
uh,
you saw something already.
yes, I heard
So you
something
heard
in
it
my,
already.
yeah.
Yes, I understand.
And also had my demos, or we had our pre-production where I did those things, but obviously when it sounds better when you come to the studio, or it sounds worse, because then you're like, what did I do here?
So
So
I guess
yeah,
your boyfriend is a drummer.
yeah,
He's the first to hear these ideas, right? And he
yes,
gives you
yeah,
the critic. He says, "Forget it. No, I don't like it," or something. Is he honest
absolutely.
or yeah?
Yes, he's very honest. And also in the studio, he had his ideas. We came with stuff like, no, you should hold the scream longer. And I was like, oh, how can
That's
I hold the
what I
scream
meant before. You
longer?
have somebody who guides you.
Yes. So
That's
he,
what yeah.
yeah. So he did a couple. He helped me with that sometimes. So some of the stuff are and some are his ideas on how to hold how long. And I mean, since he's a drummer, he was like, you have to hold it until this, like it's gonna be hold it to the 8, or you stop it at the at 1, something like that. And I didn't. I was like, "Ah!" And then he had to count like,
So I'm wondering.
yeah.
This is not a private part of Liv. Actually, it's not our business. But if you get mad with him, how you sound? The growling or the high pitch?
No, I don't know. I don't do that so much. But we filmed a lot when we were in the studio, so we have actually done a little studio diary that we are gonna put out on our YouTube soon, and for our Patreons, a longer version and a little shorter version on YouTube. And we have those kind of funny moments where he like, could you try to hold it a little bit longer? And I was like, ah, and then maybe not that long, and then you can see me after a while.
This
So
is cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
So you're on
it's quite
Patreon as
funny.
well. That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm also a Patreon. I have one Patreon actually here. Jürgen
yeah,
Riedberg
cool.
is my
Yeah,
patron. Yeah.
yeah,
Sehr cool.
nice.
He says, sehr sympathisch, die Liv. You understand German a little bit?
No,
Very,
sorry.
that's you mean very sympathetic.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. So karma is a bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
And sorry, excuse
So
me,
a little
French.
bit, yeah, yep, a little bit about that song. Yeah. I actually first when we did this song, it was not my favorite song to sing or play to. I felt it was a little bit. I didn't know where to, too much everywhere, and I didn't know if is it a good chorus, is it not? But it is a lot of people who like that song, and and it was one of the other band members' favorites. I think it's one of the past favorites as well. I don't remember right now, but I think it's Patrick's favorite. So one of and after a while, it actually when it got back and it was mixed and mastered and everything, I do like the song better. But it was not my favorite in the beginning. But the song I felt had, as you said, it's like in the like you start right in the face
Yeah.
kind of
Yes.
way. And I took the lyrics are this is quite, I'm not going to say any names, but we had a manager with Sister Sing years ago who was in the media and the press a couple of years ago as well. For a lot of bands left him because he was really douchebag, and he had done really bad stuff to younger girls, etc.
Oh.
So he who was like kind of hanged out in the media. And I also know that he was that kind of person since I worked with him and we fired him. He didn't do anything bad to me, but he was like a really creepy person. And when that happened in the media, when they like put him out there, he was in every press, in every metal press. I just felt like that is karma, finally.
Like
Because
Weinstein.
Yeah,
example.
exactly. Because
Yeah.
I couldn't really believe all those years that these really bigger bands still worked with him, and there was a lot of
There is
female
one.
bands.
There's
as well.
one. There's one quote:
Yeah,
"Money talks, bullshit walks."
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And that's what's happened. You know, that people that to pay their way out. You know, and
yeah.
and in the end, now the Me Too movement
Mhm. Yeah,
brought a lot of people down. You know,
yeah. I think
Before-
that
before-
started with this as well, with the Me Too.
see?
It started his.
you know Vernie,
Yeah.
Vernie and Gabi from Switzerland. You know them, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you see.
Oh, hi. Yes, of course. Hi.
Vernie, greetings to
Yes.
Switzerland.
Yeah, Gabby's at concert, I see. Yeah, but you have
Yeah.
to tell hello to Gabby.
Gabi, ja, lieber Vernie,
Yep.
greetings und ganz liebe Grüße an liebe Gabi. Und ja, all right. So, what is the anti-hero? You will tell me after the video, okay?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, you mentioned before anti-hero, and here we go. Another video and attack. I like very
Yep.
much your topics. Very important
Ah,
topic. I was just thinking, you mentioned in a lyric Island, and I was thinking 2011 when
yeah.
this mega asshole Anders in Norway, Breivik,
Yes. Yeah.
Breivik,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I saw this documentary, and it's I saw this again. I followed this before, and I saw it
Yeah.
again not long ago, maybe a year ago, half year ago,
Yeah.
and the whole documentary about this mass shooting, and he
Mm,
killed so many
I
young
know.
people
Young
on this
people.
island. Like
It's horrible. I know. It's like what is going on? I can't understand what's going on in the mind. But so that was one of my in that song. I was thinking a little bit also in the mind of a person who does that. I think
was
there have
actually
to be
this mass
uh,
shooting in your mind from 2011, or was more in America this mass shootings, because it was
I,
all over
thi-
the place
yeah, no,
in
I
the
think that
college.
this I got the idea of the topic when it was yet another one in America.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they have a lot of that. So, but I mean, it's not just there, but they have a lot of it, and some due to also their. I mean, I'm very Scandinavian. I don't understand the gun laws there. For me, that is one of the parts that I feel like that the right to a gun or the right to a gun is more important than the human life. And how many more shootings do we need
Yeah.
to have before someone is like, hello, one of the problems is the weapon. You can't shoot 100 people at the same time or kill 100 people at the same time if you don't have a gun. It's not that easy with a knife. Someone can caught you and someone can fight you down or anything. It's not, but with a gun you can just shoot. So I don't like buy that yeah th- what their defense, the gun lovers in America. I don't buy their defense when they say that, because obviously you can kill more people with the gun than if you only have a knife or anything else, actually.
Yeah.
So so it was one of those, again, just like randomly people just shoot people randomly.
Yes.
They just go out to shoot as many people as possible, and what is happening in their mind and why. And sometimes actually they feel like a hero when they do that, and how come, and what kind of society has given them the feeling of, or yeah, that they feel like they're some kind of hero. Because I know that the Breivik, he did that. He felt like he was
He was
a
a hero.
hero.
He's like
Yeah.
in his mind. He
Yeah.
did something good, and because he
Mhm.
wanted to make a statement against the government, and
Yeah.
and killed, so I don't know, 80 and 90 on
I
this
think
island,
yeah.
and wounded 200.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like he shot them down like animals, and this is horrible.
Exactly.
It's
Horrible. So, yeah.
like this anti-hero who the pilot who flew with his plane from
Exactly.
Eurowing,
Yeah.
and I don't know how many, over 120 or something died.
Yeah.
School class. What
Yeah.
the hell. All right.
Exactly.
It's very. This album is absolutely full of your thoughts, and that's it's cool. It's a outstanding album.
Thank you.
Really.
I really appreciate to hear that.
It's
Yeah.
and I see the comments. It's not like
Mm.
I make this up. I see the
Mm.
comments, and I remember when I choose Karma, for example.
Mm.
That's what's I get. I get the vibe, and
Yeah.
when they say, oh, this is a cool track, and then I feel bad that I choose the other one, but you know
Yeah.
what? The good thing is the people that should buy the album, and then they choose what song
Yes.
fits them the best.
Exactly. Which is it's
Yes,
their favorite song. Yeah.
absolutely. And the next song, because Anti-Hero you explained already, so
Yeah.
that's what about. So the next one, you said this is actually one of your favorite, but
Mhm.
it's not a fan favorite. Who
Mhm.
said to you it's not a fan favorite? I talk about the Swarm.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people, when we ask our fans, which is your favorite song, it's seldomly that song. And also on the streaming, we can see that it's probably the least streamed song. But I like it very much. And I had a lot of fun doing the vocals for this one, because this was one of my crazy ideas on the vocals. I was like, I want to do something King Diamond-ish. And they're like, what? And then, people going to hear. And then we have like a soft part. And I had like this idea with, it's going to be a little bit like this. I don't know. I saw some old haunted thing in my mind or something. So I had a lot of fun doing the vocals for this one. And I think that is probably why this is one of my favorite songs, because this is one of the songs that I did most different kind of vocals on. And a lot of
You should see your eyes when,
Yeah.
when I gave you the set list what I prepared,
Yeah.
and I mentioned the swarm. Your eyes pluck.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what? She was already. So let the people judge this song.
Yes.
Now,
Yep.
so they are very honest. Our fan club here and our fans and also our guests today.
Yeah.
No, not guests. Our viewers, not guests.
Yeah.
You're the
Viewers,
guest.
yeah.
Viewers. All outside, please like our like and subscribe and hit the bell. We have every day cool bands. Today is Live Sin,
I will do that
and
too.
I am not disappointed. I can tell you, I knew when I played your music before this will be a cool night, and we already, this is the second last song actually. No.
Yep.
Third. We have because
yeah,
the
okay.
first. Okay.
Yep.
So here is the Swarm, and then ihr da draußen haut mal eure Kommentare zu diesem Song raus, was euch dieser Song gibt, okay? And here we go, the Swarm.
Yep.
I expected good comments, and we got good comments.
Oh, nice. Good.
Yes. This was the last song from the animated, but
Yeah.
there's still the songs Virus, Dear, and Horizon in Black. So
Yeah. Exactly.
there's much more to discover. So
Ja.
we don't give them everything today. So ihr müsst jetzt das Album holen, kaufen und dann könnt ihr das komplette Brett hören. Das sind auch geile Songs. It was for me hard to choose, but I think the Swarm was because he was different to the others. Like
Yeah.
I said, there was a little like Asian style, like Indian style.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
came
it has-
from Jay. He
the
brought this to the table.
I mean, you can hear it in the guitar solo. I remember
Yes.
when he came with that guitar solo first, it was a different tonality than I'm used to or we are used to. And first I was like, what is that? And then like, but I like it and it suits the song because it is a little strange and has that kind of like freakiness to it. So it very much suited. But I do remember that first I was like, does it fit with this tonality? Yeah, you understand what I mean. And it actually does. So he definitely brought that into it. They did.
I have a question. Your voice when you sing,
Mhm.
I hear a little bit like a style like Doro. She
Mhm.
sings. Is Doro also influence for you from the voice? Like she does the metal stuff?
And maybe not like how she, because I don't know how she you do when the vocals. I just like always sang like this. It's just like the way I am. I have not like trying to sound like anyone or
That's a fact because I listen to you. I cannot say you sound like this. You have your voice.
yeah, and
That is
and so I have not like taken inspiration in that way, but obviously she was a big role model and inspiration because she was a female in metal. So she's
Yes.
always been like, I mean, she's the metal queen, and I've been blessed to tour with her, and she's amazing and very, very nice and very kind.
You have a new
and I hope-
name, Queen of Screams.
Yeah, so
That
she's the
is
metal
your
queen,
name.
and I'm the queen of screamer. That's good.
I like it. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
one day they will call you this. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
this was
Yeah,
first
that was you.
on
You
the
who came up with it.
2nd of March 2023. They call
Exactly.
me the Queen
Yep.
of Screams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
So M's Sanctuary, he say one of my favorites.
Yeah,
You see?
that is
And I
very
guess
nice. Yeah.
we talking about the Swarm. So you see,
Yes.
it's not only the fans. Maybe
No.
it's. I tell you what, your album needs more time to discover.
Mm.
Because you hear it first time, you're overwhelmed from wow. It's a storm. It's for me the perfect storm. And
Yeah.
after you listen, because I hear today 4 times already the songs.
Yeah.
Every time now it's the 4th time I hear a song,
Mm.
and every time I hear something more because. The first time I didn't hear the funky stuff, guitar.
Oh yeah,
before.
yeah.
And now I heard it. So
Yeah.
it's at the Antihero.
Yeah.
All right. So the Swarm. What is the Swarm?
I would guess. I mean, the Swarm is like, I just felt that sometimes it feels like not all people, but a lot of people, or we as a whole, tend to do like just be kind of a swarm. We do what people tell us. We fit into this society that someone created for us, and it's like everyone should look like this. They should do like this. They should. Their life is like it's the line is already like you know how to go. You can't walk another way, or you can't walk your own path. It's like this way because that's how the society tells you how to do it.
The shapes.
Yeah. So that's the Swarm a little bit, that when people are just like following without thinking, and unfortunately I do feel a little bit like our devices these days are helping us towards that keeping us in control. It's like we get a little bit stupider with this, instead of just being. I mean, I obviously use it as well. There are our phones a lot and the social media and stuff like that, but it doesn't make us so much brighter, I think. Depends on how you use it, obviously. I'm not going to crank down on that because you can learn a lot as well. But it feels like everyone's going to be like in the same mold. And that is kind of the swarm.
You know,
Follow.
just 2 days ago, yesterday actually, well, not days before my internet came back, I had 4 days and nights no internet.
Yeah.
And suddenly, you know, you realize how you depend already on this internet, because nothing works anymore, you know.
Yes.
So I had only two books. I had only 2 books in my hand. This was my own book. I read my own book again, you know. So that's fun, actually, reading my my own book, you know.
Yeah.
But I regret so much why I didn't buy the biography of Brian Johnson from AC/DC.
Yes, you could have read
The Life
that.
of Brian, you know. Yes,
Yeah.
I should. But you know, I was hoping the internet comes back any minute, but it didn't. So
4 days.
all right.
Yeah.
So the swarm, it's not you pointed, actually. You say, yeah, guys, wake up, you know, don't follow blind what people tells you to do, you know. So yeah.
A little bit like that. Yeah.
All right. The last song before we play the last song.
The last song before we play the last song.
You know, I have something special for you before we go to this next song.
Yeah.
Because we honor your guitar player a little bit. I have to only find it now. Where is my good friend? Because I collecting. Where is, you know, when I need it, I can find it.
It's always like that.
Yeah, here is it. I need something special because I collecting messages from our guests, and this is a special message. This guy is from India. Do you know Girish?
No.
Girish
Girish?
and the Chronicles.
No.
You have to check. You have to check
Okay.
him out.
Yep.
This is for me the king of screams.
Oh,
You are the queen of screams. He's for me
definitely.
one. I call him the next superstar. He's the next. He's from India. He's amazing, and he's was twice in our show already. And he gave us a good listen to this now.
Yep, I will.
Here we go.
Hey Metalheads, Girish here from Girish and the Chronicles. I just want to say one thing. Metalheads forever! Yay! Come on down!
Yeah, that definitely is a scream. Yeah. Cool.
Check out this band, Girish and the Chronicles.
Yes, I will. Definitely.
Absolute killer. It's a killer act live and some. So I need from you a little bit something, not like this, but your style. I need like Metalheads Forever and Lives In and something in between. Can you do it without me?
Should I do the growl then? I don't know.
Yes. Hey, this is Lives In and you're watching Metalheads Forever, whatever. But without my ugly face. Only you alone. Okay? And attack, give everything.
This is Liv from Lives In and you're watching Metalheads Forever.
Thank you. That was cool. Yes. That was the opposite of Girish. He's screaming and you growling.
He was more doing the high screams. Yeah, I could do them as well, but he was doing that. And also,
you know, the very first time he was in our show, he was on tour. He was in India in a hotel. It was already 2:00 in the morning. Yeah. And I said, he said, you know, if it's not too late, I would do a screaming. I said, fuck the neighbors, do it. And he said, really? Okay. And he did it, you know, in the night. And this was the very first time. This was the second time he was on our show. So he's amazing. Check it out. Girish and the Chronicles. This is a good.
Yep.
All right. Okay. We need a picture.
Yeah.
You know, and I, and count to 3 and give us a nice smile. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Beautiful. Like always. Cool. All right. the last song before we play the last song.
Yeah.
Because the last song is our first song. Also ihr alle da draußen, falls ihr den ersten verpasst habt, jetzt hört ihr nochmal danach, noch nach dem nächsten Song, den ersten Song. Very cool song. So, King of Fools, you mentioned it before. We listen first to the song, to the video, we see the video, and then you give us the story to King of Fools, okay?
Yes.
Attack.
Beware the hounds are coming for you. We break your lives with uncomfortable truth. All you wanted was a rock and roll fix, but it ain't that fair and I ain't that bitch. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh, let me break it down for you. There is nothing you can do that would change my attitude. Say it all, say it soft, say it clear. Make a point, but I heard it all before. He's the king of fools, making up the rules like marionettes. We're only here to entertain, but I still resist to be a part of this puppet parade. It's sublime, surrender. Behold that illusion of your mind. Crush the dust one day at a time. All you wanted was the rock and roll life, but we all going down and it cuts like a knife. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh, let me take it down for you. There is nothing you can say that will break me down today. Bring it on, bring it soft, bring it clear. Take your time and I've seen it all before. He's the king of fools, making up the rules like marionettes. We're only here to entertain, but I still resist to be a part of this puppet parade. It's sublime, surrender. With blood-stained cross, the war begins. With a bullet in your head, there's no justice for all. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Who's the king?
The king of fools, making up the rules like marionettes. We're only here to
Entertain, but I still resist to be a part of this puppet parade. It's sublime, humans are right. Only here to entertain, but I still resist. It's alright. It's alright. Only here to entertain.
Yes.
This could be the last song because it has this good vibe irgendwie. It's like melancholy. This I love it.
Yeah.
Great vocals also, and the production amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations to this album. This is outstanding, and self-produced. This is. You
Thank
can
you
see the
very much.
work. You can hear the work. There's so much work and passion and talent in this album. Unbelievable. And some of our fan club members bought already the album, so we arrive
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Wow. That is cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Really awesome.
Before I play the last song, Liv, what is in the pipeline? Any shows lined up? Germany shows, for example, or
We have
Switzerland, Austria?
a couple of shows in Sweden, and then we go on a small Spain tour. We have a hard time getting shows right now. I think it's a post-COVID thing, but it also is. We didn't have a booking agent when this whole thing started with COVID. I had fired the label and our European booking agent we had, and then and I split with two members. So it was a bit of I had to start all over again a little bit. So we don't have a booking agent right now in Europe. We are still working on that part. So that's why it's hard for us to come out and play, because we need someone to put us there.
course.
I don't have the contacts for venues in Germany, for example. So that's the issue. We really want to go out and play this. I mean, it's all we want to do, but it's hard to find an agent at the moment after COVID, and a lot of bands, and everyone wants agents, and everybody wants to be out and play, obviously. So the situation is a little bit too many trying to fit in this small line, and we are in the back of that line. Feels a little bit like that, at least. So yeah, we're working on it.
After our interview, we have a short trailer from METALHEADS, and then comes a trailer from Indie Rock Reloaded in Austria.
Yeah.
And Hannes Rittel, he's a promoter in Austria, and he's now on tour. That's why he's not here today. He's on tour with a band.
Yeah.
But maybe he watched the show later on.
Yeah.
This could be a very good contact for you for Austria, because if you see the trailer, you see, there's big names: Benediction, Bonfire, this year, and Master Plan. So and you fit perfect for this. This would be perfect for 24, but 23 is already full.
I know.
But 24.
I know.
But you told me before, you start all over again. And with this album, I think it's now time, because you have a new merchandise print shop.
Yeah,
so
from yesterday.
Gestern erst. Ja. Gestern. Und hier ist der Link nochmal.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the link here. Da könnt ihr die Shirts kaufen von seit gestern gibt es. And of course, support the Label. Das Album holt euch am besten bei Mighty Music und nicht bei Amazon. Amazon it's nice, yeah, but the big A makes a lot of commission, and the label need money too.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Am besten ihr bestellt es beim Label. Hier ist nochmal der Link. Mighty Music. Once again, Fernando, if you're watching, thank you so much for bringing us another killer band. Liv, it was a pleasure and an honor to have you here. The Queen of Screams.
Yeah.
Especially from
nice
today on is your name.
Yep. Queen of Screams.
Please mention this in your Facebook page. If you share this interview with your fans, I'll be called the Queen of Screams. Do you agree? Maybe I said yes.
That's a good idea. I will do that.
We give you the name. I give you the name, the Queen of Screams.
Yeah,
and
that is a good idea.
Yes, actually. It is a good idea. And you like beer?
Yes, I do. But I'm more of a red wine girl. But I like one or two beers, and especially Friday
Peter
afternoon.
Kraus, our fan club member, he shout out today.
Yeah.
Hoop means the glasses, the big glasses.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I drink coffee with you. So if ihr draußen, falls mir einen Kaffee ausgeben wollt, PayPal ist unten die Kasse. Ich trinke gerne auf euch. So, Peter Krause, and this looks like with beer. Look at this.
Ah, nice. And I have an empty glass of water and actually an empty beer as well, but it's
Yeah.
yes, light beer.
Mikkel gives you and a heart as well.
Yeah.
Mikkel was actually the guy always said when I play your video, he always mentions Sister Sin. Yeah.
Oh,
Then
yep.
Hugi gives you a round.
Yep.
If you see our Spotify list,
Mm-hmm.
this is Frank. He's
Yeah.
our guy who writes the stuff.
Yeah,
And Lormi gives you a round of beer and a heart.
I see that.
The Heli in
Lot.
Munich gives you a round
A
of beer.
lot of beers.
Lot of beers. Here we have here's Landa.
Yes.
Hi,
Mm.
here's Landa. And Frenchie, heute hast die Arschloch gehabt, du musst wieder ein Album kaufen. Die Kalkarin, yes.
That sounds
Sweden.
Swedish. Yep. Colgate.
Yes.
Yep. Nice.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And
Eller
Tom
hallå.
gives you a heart. Tom was the guy who managed it. Who,
Yeah.
who you sent? I think you sent him the links or what was it? The MP3s.
Aha. Yeah.
Or-
Okay.
or-
yeah.
yeah.
Or maybe,
Alright.
yeah.
And Jürgen gives you 4 hearts. Oh, my
Oh
God.
yeah. And a lot of beers.
Jürgen, keine Chance. Der Drummer hat die Hand drauf. All right. I would say that was it. We have 1 hour and 47 minutes. It was a fantastic interview.
Yeah.
And if you're new today for the first time you saw our show for the very first time, please come back again, like us, subscribe, and hit the rocking bell. Yes, and then we have every day from Monday through Friday cool bands. Tomorrow we have a band from America, Book of Numbers, and I promise you it's already recorded. I did this interview 2 weeks ago. Amazing guy, and with a really special surprise for tomorrow. So, Liv,
Yes.
thank you so much. Let us be part
Thank
in your
you.
sleeping room.
Yeah.
Never happened before.
My bedroom home studio. Yeah.
No, but before we talk about now, you had explained to me, I Am the Storm.
Yeah, right. Have to that song as well. Yeah. Also one of my favorite songs, actually. And the song that I thought might be the one that most people would listen to because it is something with the surprise moment, I think, a little bit when I go from very soft, nice vocals to not very soft and nice vocals. So I had in my mind that I really wanted to do a video for this one, and I wanted it to be a single, even though it is very, because normally we do singles with like, the King of Fool styles of songs, which are like fast or heavy, and yeah. But I felt like this song would be a very good single because it had something, and also I'm very proud of this song for both the vocals, but also how the song is. I think it is a great song, the songwriting
Yes,
actually about
Absolutely.
this.
That's why
this
it's the
song.
opener
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
closer. And
So-
let me ask a question about the
Yeah.
dancer. Is he a martial art?
No,
Because he
he's a friend of mine. He's actually my neighbor, and we
Okay.
met him when it was COVID and everyone was staying at home, and we were it was summertime, so everyone was in the backyard of the apartments where we are living, and then we met him and his boyfriend, and they are both. He's a dancer, and they both doing music as well,
Mhm.
and so when I wanted to do this song, I thought I wanted to do something different because I mean, obviously, we done like the anti-hero is like the traditional metal performance video where you had bang and all this kind of stuff, and then we did like it's most of that we doing the performance videos, and I was like, I don't want to do another performance video. I want to do something different, and we had this opportunity to rent a very cool place close to where I live, which is art gallery, and that above the art gallery there's this big huge white hall with glass ceiling.
Mhm.
And I was pictured that one, like first I was pictured a whole band, and then they said we couldn't play drums there because the art gallery was open all the time where we could be there. So okay, so no drums. And then I was okay, what can we do then? It's going to be boring with only me in the white room. And then I thought about my friend Benji the dancer, and I was like, it'd be cool to have him dance in black because the room is so white, and that was also going to be something that is very different. I haven't seen many metal videos with, like, at least not with art dancing males. I have seen a lot of metal videos with dancing girls in, not very arty, but but more that kind of actually
But
arty.
he wears a karate outfit, right? If
No,
I'm
it's just
not
like
mistaken.
black
Really?
clothes.
Looks like-
Yeah, yeah.
But you have also the flex. So this is this yin yang. It's like black and white.
Black and
So
white.
You have with the suit. You have the white.
Exactly.
Fringe are white. The suit is
No,
black.
they were
white.
white, but the
White,
suit
yes.
was white and black. And but the thing is also, it's the suit is the song, because the song is a little bit that you have in yourself. You have like it's a kind of a mantra that I say to I do like this say to mantra sometimes when I go through things and I have a bad day or whatever. Actually, this song came on a bad day when I felt that something put me out of balance totally. And because sometimes it's just that switch. You can have a pretty good, and then it's like something little that just totally wrecks your day and put it totally out of balance. And I had a day, and I was so frustrated over something. I went out for a walk, and it was not a very nice day. It was like rainy and hazy and dark and very depressing, but I just had to go out and walk. So that's why I put that kind of lyrics as well, a little bit, the hazy black light, etc., in the song. But then I tried the mantras. It's like, I am calm, I am strong, and I felt like I am the storm suited, because that I think that everyone has that. They have the black and white. They have the both the calmness and the storm, and night and day, and a little bit like that. So I played around with those different. I don't know the word in English, motpart in Swedish, where you need them both to get the balance. So
I just see your bed sheet is actually looks like your the cover from
it does actually. Yes, you are right. It's from some kind of Indian store. Yeah, here I like those. I forgot the word.
we are already 2
mandalas,
hours in the interview, nearly 2 hours in the interview. I think it's time to let you go. Thank you so much. You know what? Today was a special day. You know why?
No.
Normally, when we have a guest who speaks English,
Mhm.
not all our guests, our viewers understand perfectly, English. They understand somehow, but today they are focused on you. It's unbelievable. Today was very, very well behaved audience. Normally they're writing something different, but today focused on you. It was amazing. Thank you so much. Here's once again the opener and the closer. Here is I Am the Storm. Give you guys my regards, and please come back again. We will always, of course, if some new video comes out, we play it for sure.
Cool. I will. Promise.
Live. Stay heavy.
Yep.
The Queen of Screams.
Queen of
There you
Screams.
go.
Yeah.
Bye. Here's Libsyn. I Am the Storm. I salute you. Bye.
Different sound sweeps on my inner rhythm. The cold wind in my face this tells me to escape. 1 second, 2 hours, a day in a life. 1 second, 2 hours, 1 day at a time. So tearing out my inner beast, I'm moving too fast, I'm searching for peace. Scream in vain, repeat after me. I am calm, I am strong, I am the storm. I am the storm. The hazy black light, an infinite dark beam, covers all my broken dreams, hiding in a memory. 1 second, 2 hours, a day in a life. 1 second, 2 hours, where angels will die. You're tearing out my inner beast. I'm moving too fast, I'm searching for peace. Scream in vain, repeat after me. I am calm, I am strong, I am the storm. I am the storm. I am the
Das In Rock Reloaded Festival 2023. 4 Tage Heavy Metal vom Feinsten mit Headlinern wie Bonfire, Masterplan, Benediction, Firewind, Mystic Prophecy und 31 weitere fantastische Bands. Holt euch eure Tickets bei Mike's Metal Store now! Jawohl, zack, und wir sind in der Aftershow-Party. Das war auch ein geiles Interview. Eine sehr, sehr sympathische Sängerin und ja, ein guter Interviewpartner. Hat Spaß gemacht und ich kann nur sagen, das Album, es fehlen noch 3 Songs, die habe ich jetzt heute vorenthalten. Die müsst ihr euch holen einfach. Das Album ist wirklich ein Knaller von oben bis unten, auch noch selbst produziert, unglaublich. Die Frau hat wirklich drauf. Ja, man merkt einfach, die macht schon jahrelang jetzt. Das ist einfach die Erfahrung und super cool. Hat Spaß gemacht. So, jetzt habe ich was für euch Spezielles. Und zwar habe ich heute eine Nachricht bekommen von einer Band. So, kann man euch mit Metal und ein bisschen Punk vielleicht begeistern? Habe ich gesagt, ja, schickt doch mal einen Link. Link bekommen, sofort, angehört. Ihr seid heute in der Show. So, wow, haben sich gleich so gefreut. Eine unbekannte Band, Blood Honey heißen die. Und ihr da draußen, haut mal ein Like raus. Und so, ich finde die super cool. Und wer weiß, vielleicht laden wir sie auch ein. Ihr könnt mal gleich mal irgendwie ein Herzchen lassen, falls es euch gefällt. Haut es raus. Eine junge Band und auch den Nachwuchs müssen wir natürlich fördern. Hier Blood Honey und Fatal Disease Attacke. Hell yeah, Blood Honey. Ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns in der Show. Sehr, sehr cool. Attitude, das gefällt mir. Rough. Jawohl, und die haben noch mehr zu bieten. Also, Blood Honey, wir werden den Kontakt herstellen. Vielleicht sehen wir uns im Mai. Okay? März, April sind wir voll, aber Mai können wir uns gerne mal unterhalten. So, ja, ihr da draußen alle, jetzt müssen eigentlich schon ins Bett, weil ich am Morgen die Arbeit tun. Also, der liebe Högi, Servus und danke euch fürs Zuschauen. Die haben gesagt, wer ist noch da? Habe ich vorhin gerade gesehen, noch die Maya Arthofer. Servus, liebe Maya, grüß dich. Liebe Grüße an die Mama. Und tja, alle, die jetzt, wir haben noch zwei Songs wird noch da bleiben, oder? Ein bisschen Werbung machen für den 25.04., nämlich die nächste Band. Und zwar ist die Band Nighthawk. Jawohl, Nighthawk und Free Your Mind. Jetzt fahren wir das Thema ein bisschen runter, nicht mehr ganz so hart. Das wäre eigentlich heute der Opener gewesen. Dachte ich, das ist ein bisschen zu soft noch für den Anfang. Das passt besser in die Aftershow rein. Auf alle Fälle freuen wir uns auf Nighthawk, auch eine coole Band. Ja, freue mich schon drauf. Am 25.04. Hier ist Free Your Mind. Nighthawk, vorletzter Song. Hell yeah. Sehr, sehr cool. Nighthawk am 25.04. bei uns zu Gast. So, liebe Freunde, die nächste Band, das wäre natürlich schon ein Hammer, wenn wir die mal in der Show hätten. Aber wer weiß, das Jahr ist noch lang und wir haben ja vielleicht mal die Chance, mit dieser Knallerband mal zu quatschen. Mir würde es freuen. Sehr cool. Und zwar hier sind Hammerfall. Hammerfall ist heute der heutige Rauschenmeister für euch. Und wenn ihr Lust habt, morgen haben wir eine Band aus Amerika. Und das Interview ist schon aufgezeichnet, aber ich kann gleich versprechen, mit einer geilen Ding dazwischen. Das ist morgen ein Special, kann ich gleich sagen. Sehr coole Band und das Album ist eigentlich ein Mörderalbum. Book of Numbers sind morgen unsere Gäste. Also einschalten, mit dabei sein. Ich verabschiede mich. mit Hammerfall, mit Hector's Hymn und ich wünsche euch eine gute Nacht. Wenn ihr krank seid, werdet gesund, am besten werdet gleich gar nicht krank. Also morgen um 20 Uhr, ich freue mich auf euch. Ihr seid Hammerfall, I salute you, gute Nacht.
METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show Spotify Pre-Released. Hier könnt ihr schon mal reinhören, welche geilen Bands euch erwarten in diesem Monat. Die METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show Pre-Released on Spotify.